But now we are seeing Idra pushing once again. Idra just not giving up with this aggression, really wants to take more of the middle, which is what you want to do. I think he's overcommitting a little bit with these tanks. Like, he just seems to be wanting to jump all the way from here to here. And we are seeing a little bit of cheeky scan attacks there, picking up a little bit of extra vision for the tanks. And now they are, once again, a really big jump. No small pushes at all here from Idra. And he's now finally sieging some of the back. But look at all these siege tanks not sieged up. And Pinder is coming in, taking advantage. But we are seeing these ghosts go to work. Caught a little bit out of position on this eastern side, but there's so many tanks sieged up. This is terrible for Pinder. They're just going to melt through these stalkers, which are forced to retreat. Archon's warping in, but they're in range of these eastern siege tanks. Now Pinder is really against it, having to fall back. And Idra's mass tanks are really going to be able to go to work on this gold expansion. Going to catch these units out of position. No fleeing this time. These zealots are going to get melted from so many tanks. But Pinder not committing his Void Rays, could be getting some free snipes there. These zealots coming in. Now the Void Rays coming in. And not much anti-air left. There's a few Marines working on these Archons, but these Void Rays are going to be able to charge up. No, they should have stayed targets. These Marines are going to go to work. 4 Marines, but a bunch of medivacs healing them. They're trying to get through them, but they're just melting, and more reinforcements coming in for Idra, while we see a bunch of Stalkers cheekily trying to take the right side, but once again this sensor tower kicking in, and Idra's main force falling back to deal with these Stalkers who are going to have to wait for their blink to recharge. A bunch of Stalkers going to go down here, cheekily running away, but Idra can scan to take that pylon, but he's not interested. Looks like he's going to head towards his gold expansion again. Does seem keen to take that offline. And this is terrible position for Pinder because he's going to be cut. No! Pushing out against the main. Idra just looking to completely exploit his metal advantage right now. And mass siege is really going to just melt this line. Look how quick that gateway is going down. And this is the beautiful tank AI. Just exercising so well there. Not wasting any splash while he works on this. But a mothership coming in for Pinder. Pinder's able to work on his Stalkers, but no, the scan's coming off this mothership. The mothership melting, a storm going off on these tanks, but this mothership has lost its shields. It needs to get out of there, and it's so slow and doesn't really do that much damage at all, and it's desperately trying to flee. Pinder's gold expansion is offline now. We are seeing mass tanks head chasing this mothership, who's cloaking these buildings, but Pinder calls it GG. Oh, any game where I get to see a late mothership and Idra play Terran is fantastic. So, really surprising game there. We did see Idra's inexperience with Terran kick in because he pushed out so aggressively all throughout the mid game when he could have done a lot better with slower pushes. And Pinder was building up well on the sides and trying to pincer him and harassing the side expansion. But it was just too much tanks, and it was just too much for Pinder despite his macro advantage. Really hilarious game, and this was just a friendly, as you could tell with the constant chat between Pinder, Idra, and Artosis. But yeah, really good game, and I'm glad that we finally got to cuss it, and expect lots more games to come up on the channel now that we're back in business. And I hope you guys are enjoying StarCraft 2 as much as we are. Catch you on the next time.